my first thought, oh, you know what? Okay, this might be a derp on my part. The item interface needs to be connected to the inventories that it is reading. Let's try this again now that we have an interface on the shipping crate. Because I was thinking the interface was not touching the plant sower, so it didn't see the. It's not seeing the stuff here. It's not seeing what is in it. I need another pipe. And then if we did an item interface, do it here probably. Alright, let me get another pipe. Could it just be that the interface was not touching the sower, so it had no clue what in the world I wanted from it? Will the seeds go into and out of the crate? Well, I know that the seeds will go into the shipping container even without the interface because we saw that happen. With this setup. Well, all of this effort and I might not be able to figure out how this works. I was pretty sure this item interface works similarly to like applied energistics. You need an interface for machines. But maybe this Industrial Foregoing is a bit finicky with the item lasers from Actually Editions. And getting stuff into here, I'm gonna have to do a different method. Okay, well, geez. Now you can see why I do so much stuff off camera, because staring at things, trying to figure it out isn't helping, is it? And I'm just trying to figure, I like the shipping crate. It does what I want it to do. It's going to hold a lot of stuff. We can definitely make them, you know, because we're going to need to make biomass, which is why I want everything like in a central location, because we can do a biomass production thing here and to turn it to biofuel to actually use fuel. Need fuel. That's what all this is for, is so we can stop using the coal. I just don't know what to do about getting seeds back into the inventory. Is item interface even seeing seeds, or is it seeing the crates? No idea. Because I don't know how these things work. See, my thought is that we shouldn't need an interface because it's not a machine, it's a storage block. And with the storage blocks from the long time ago when I used this mod, didn't need the interface, only the machines did. Which is why the seeds and wheat that were in this item interface went into the shipping container, because it didn't need an interface when we saw that happen. Our only problem is we're now figuring out how to get seeds out of the interface. And it's not. So I don't know if it's seeing seeds or if it's seeing something else. If it's seeing the wooden crates and it's like, well, I can't put wooden crates in there. I am making this more complicated than it has to be, just because I don't want to use pipes. It's really what it comes down to. That is essentially what it's down to. We'll get to Ender.io eventually, I'm sure. I just didn't want to get started with it now. And so I think what I'm going to have to do is just come by here with, so things come out of here first and go by the sower and then go this way. You know what? Since we know that this works partially, like it'll receive things. If we hide the item interface in here, you don't, it's the other one. Which actually we need to just take you out. Outbound everything. Nope, this is inbound. Everything, outbound everything. Sure, and if we can connect you. We may only need to do that. Because that means every single time it harvests, it has to go past the sower first, which means it should drop things off, and then it'll leave and go to the interface, which sends stuff to the shipping container. We have seen that work. So... that's a guess. So what I want to do now is do the range upgrade for the Industrial Foregoing machines so that we can turn it on and see what happens. I currently have them turned off, so range. What do we need for an how far do we need to go for this? I don't know if we need to go up to what tier. Well, let's make one and see where it leads us. Let's make an iron one. How's that? Glowstone, iron. Blocks of iron. Let's make one a little easier. Blocks of coal. We've got red sandstone. We can go do that. Let's see what this range 5 is. Do I have any plastic already made? I do. Do I have any glass? I do. I might even have... Yep, I have red sand. Alright. Let's see how far this one goes. I know we need to make a second one. Alright, if I put you in there and do show working area, that's too big. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1 too big, so I need to do the one down from that, unless that's the size I want to do. Really prefer to stick with a 9x9 though. Not too bad though if I do the 11x11. But then I'd have to move this guy because it wouldn't be centered. Okay. So we need a +4 range. Alright. Pop you in there. The +4 is all the coal. Alright. And I need to put you away. Okay. Let's go make some more plastic. Alright. need to do this. I forgot it with applied actually additions, you get some gold as a byproduct of the iron process. All right. +4, 2 of them. Yes. And then let's turn you off. And we'll put you in. And you show the same area. Great. So if I always active and always active, off it goes. Now I will be adding worms as well to increase their speed at which they grow. What I'm wondering is how it decides to plant the melons. Because you know those things can't be planted right next to each other. I don't see any melons planted yet. Wait, are those? These are melons. These are pumpkins. I see. See, this middle one can't be... We can't have that. Things like that. I know it won't need the water. I just... Yeah, I know. Yeah, so the melons are gonna need to be... done differently. So we need to... I'm gonna wait for them to grow because I want the seed, and sometimes when they're this size and you try to harvest them, they won't uproot a seed for you. You'll not get anything back. But to maximize, we're gonna need to do only 4 in this spot. The ones in the 4 corners, most likely. And the same here. Because it'll never harvest the stem, so once we get it, that should just be a manual planting. So once we get it done, coffee in the middle. Let's go get some worms. Last time I used these worms, you couldn't place them when a crop was already planted, so I may have to do some little jumping around. But we'll get it figured out. So the first one will be here. Let's go here. Yeah, I can't place it there because there's a crop there. Now I can. So let's put the carrot back. Alright, so there's a start. I probably should have moved that over, shouldn't I have? Oh, Mr. Wormies, you're in the wrong spot, and that's going to drive me nuts. I should have moved you over because I've spaced off. These spots are going to be farm. Merp. I need more worms. And it's raining. Do I have a hoe, or did I use up my last one getting... Probably used it up. Gimme. How are you hydrated? Is it from its rain? Is it because it's raining? All right. Start you over. Hey. Okay. Boop boop. Now it goes here. And then here. And here. And here. Ah. And then we'll stagger it from there. Okay. Pumpkins. We do need to plant one in that corner. There. So we're going to get rid of that one, that one, that one, and that one. So they're just in the corners. And we'll need to move you to there for now. And what's beetroot is there? Okay. Then it'll be the same for the melon. Okay, so here, here, here. See, we didn't get a melon seed because I was impatient. Row. Yeah, lots. We need several more wormies, several more worms. But there's a start of our farm. Now I just have to hope that when it does harvest things, it will put them in there. Yeah. We probably need to put more coal in here. Yep. And yeah, when it stops raining, that will turn back to grass. Or I really hope it will anyway. Is it almost nighttime? All right. Come on. Well, I got 3 more. Used up a whole other hoe, but I got 3 more, so you're fully grown, so I hope to see you show up in here or not be there. We'll see. Right there. Oh, it just got harvested. And I think I actually saw a seed go in there, so it went past there and went this way. And for beetroot, we now have 1 in there. We've always had 1 in there. Alright, so where did the other one go? Okay, there's a canola starting to get to full grown. I don't have crates in there for these. That's right. Grow faster. Something else grow. I need to prove that this is working. Suppose I could check here and see if the beetroot is still just sitting in there. It is not. There's potatoes. But are there potatoes here? There are potatoes here. Ooh, well, so this is filling up at least. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this and see what happens. Because once this gets to 16, it won't be able to put it in here anymore. We might be able to help that out with our little farm over here. Bone meal. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of bones. So I'm cautious to use what I have. I do just wish the seed harvester right-clicked instead of fully harvesting. Really, that would make things so much nicer. Don't need you. Alright, so there's 16 potatoes in here now, which means when there's the next time there's potatoes, they'll need to go in here. And we're gonna put this stuff in there. There are 15 potatoes. So the next time there are potatoes, we're gonna hope that they go. Looks like there's gonna be some coffee soon. There's 6 coffee beans in there. How much rice? 19. So yep, we have some things growing. Little wormies. They're my little army of worms. Just working away. Oh, there's some wheat. Okay, so it appears it was harvested. There's 61 wheat. Woo! It went in there. It is the best thing about Action Distance, isn't it? The worms. It appears this is working. We're gonna have... Alright, so rice is being harvested. Woo. Things feel good now. Things are working out for us. So before I run out of power, before I run out of coal, I need to set up biomass. I can't believe this took me so long to get this figured out. But yeah, it will not produce pumpkin seeds or melon seeds. We'll have to take the melon slices and the pumpkins and craft them into their seeds, I believe. I don't think the biofuel, we need this stuff. This is what we're making, the Industrial Foregoing biofuel. I don't think it takes melon slices or pumpkins. I think it takes only the seeds. Yeah. So we will need to do that step. And it'll be up here too. This will be our biomass production. I'll make a nice little shed here as well to go with our other buildings. That feels good. Let's put a little bit of seeds in here until we can get some more leather and make a couple more crates for pumpkin seeds and melon seeds, because it's going to be needed. Pop that stuff in there for now. Alright, I have this Illuminati pet, and I got it like first or second episode. And one of the fun things about him is that every 2 minutes you can right click him and you'll get a random item. Now I don't know if there's any blacklisted items, but you can get, what I've understood, you can get anything that's in JEI. Just one random item. And so every 2 minutes we could do that. So I figured we'd click on him. And he just gave us an X-Tones block. The tank block, which I've gotten another X-Tones block here. So, woo! So now I have to wait 2 minutes before we can use him again. But, yeah. He eats emerald nuggets, which I have in the feed bag. So I thought it'd be kind of a fun thing just to see what sort of items we end up getting. I am noticing a problem with my double chest pets. I even have one that's named. Oh, he ate now. I've had a problem with him eating. That is just the weirdest thing ever. He would sit in my inventory hungry, even though I have gold nuggets in my feed bag, and not eat. Well, now that he's eaten, I can open this again and take all this stuff out. Because when it's hungry and you can't open him. So, hey, I have 3 bones. Something that was frustrating me. We'll put you back in here for now. Hey! Sorry, I just looked at I reported it as a bug that I couldn't get it to you. And it says it's a label issue. They don't eat gold nuggets like it says. They eat logs, which is why he just ate, because I bet I didn't have logs in my inventory before. Let's put some logs in there. And now he'll be fine. Yep. So there we go. Now I can carry him. I've been carrying this guy around. He eats wooden planks, the little guy, but I don't have anything to put in there right now. But now that I know that that was the problem, that he's just labeled incorrectly. Goodness. So there are a couple of magic mods in this pack that I want to play with. There's Astral Sorcery, which I did not get very far in the last time I played, so I definitely want to really dig into that. But there's a new mod in here that I know absolutely nothing about called Nature's Aura, and I definitely want to get into that. I don't know when I'm going to get started on the building of the palace or castle. It's going to be a lot of work. I've started collecting limestone, which is going to be the main exterior block. And I've been tossing back and forth in my head whether or not I'm going to do it like I did the Pink Lady, where I have cobblestone for the walls and then I just facade them with the block. It would make the limestone stretch quite a ways. So that's possible what I will do, which means I just need a cobblestone generator, which thankfully there are several in this pack. You know, magic block solutions for cobblestone gens. So I'd be able to do that and then not have to hunt for billions of limestone blocks. So we'll see. What are you? Oh, I bet this is like a nature's compass. Select and search. I like the inventory pets. I did find another one today. He was actually, let me show you where he was first. He was right there. There was a tree right here that I noticed when I left my mine earlier. So I just gathered him up. He was in a tree there. And so I got myself a saddle pet, which you can turn into a flying saddle pet. Now I've never used it. We need some feathers for me to make him a flying saddle pet. But this guy, let's make sure we have some iron nuggets on us. Let you ride animals. Hi. There we go. And you can navigate the animal. You can move him around. So I am now riding a cow. So there's that. To make him a flying one, you need 4 feathers and 4 diamonds, and then you can fly while riding a mob, which would be kind of cool. So yeah, we need to get some feathers. For that, there's a couple of chickens over there. I don't think I have any on this side, so I'd have to go over there and collect the chickens to get feathers. Find a pig and make him fly? Totally. Let's see about eggs first. Yay, I won't feel so bad killing a chicken now. I just hatched another one. So we'll kill you. Boop. No feathers. Darn it. I didn't bring any seeds with me. And I don't, like I said, I don't like to use up all the animals in an area until I have them, you know, in a caged area and whatnot. Boop. Hey, I got 2 feathers. I only need 2 more feathers. 2 more feathers. Is there any chickens over here? There's sheep. I don't see any. I only see them over here on the mini map. Let's... Did that actually zoom in? Oof. Look at that. You can zoom in that far. Why would you? Why would you? Come on, give me some more eggs. You know you want to. Let's go over here and see if there are any chickens. I see a chicken. Give me feathers. Hey, and you have an egg too, so we can... No feathers. Dang it. And I don't see any more here. hey, there's a couple more here. Hello? Hi, do you have any eggs? Here's one. No chicken. Well, sorry, but I really want feathers. Oh, you guys. There we go. Feathers. Yay. Need to eat again. I'm just eating up the melons because I have so many of them. And I just turn them in melon juice so they have a little bit more nutrition to them. But I need to do better on that. Alright, so we got that and 4 diamonds. And we can make ourselves I don't think that's the right order, is it? It is. Why aren't you crafting? This is so frustrating. Do you have to be fully healed, perhaps? I don't think I can make him eat either. I just have to wait. So nuts. All that, and I can't even craft it yet. If at all. It might be one of those things. We'll put you in there, though. That's for this. I haven't needed to use the bow, so of course it's just fine. Hey, let's do this again. We got a vibrant alloy! That's pretty awesome. Yep. No kidding, that's cool. My intention with the Illuminati Pat is to only do him during streams. So just in case I'm lucky and get something really amazing, you guys have seen it. I've got video proof. Like if I were to get like an angel ring or something really amazing, or that the dragon armor. This dragon armor would be nice. Which we can only do by killing a whole bunch of dragons. I don't know how many dragon scales drop from dragons, but you get flight, strength, fire resistance, and regular resistance when you have an entire set. So yeah, I would need to get 24 dragon scales. I like the dragon bricks too. They're really pretty, but they wouldn't work with my planned design. But I want to show you one of these other bricks. The other bricks here, these golden bricks, do you see those? They're just golden nuggets around the porcelain bricks. They've got the sandy shading to them that I think they would work really well with the limestone. So that would give us some variety of texture. And if you know, the chiseled limestone has, I think it would work as just another variant that would be nice to have on the exterior of the building, probably. Maybe in the fort walls, because we're trying to do something similar to the Alhambra that's in Spain. And it was built as a fortification first with a fort, and then a big palace came afterward with fancy gardens and everything. So you're going to kind of incorporate some of those ideas into the palace that I'm going to be building. So, all right, how are we doing here on? Yeah. And you're not harvesting anything? Are you really that slow? Oh, it's... Nope, it's not sending anything. And it's not because of the sludge. Dang it! It was working just fine a moment ago. Oh, you know what? I bet it's trying to send something that there's no crate in there for it. Oh, I bet that's it. I have 1 leather. Oh wait, it's item frame and yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do is dig down and see if it's sitting in the thing here or if it's pumpkins. Oh, that's right. Uh-huh. That means we won't have one for melon either. Oh, I need the key. You know I would. Yep. Sticks in my inventory. Need to look for sticks anyway. That's just kind of the way I work. Alright. So, we're gonna need to get some more leather for melon. Oops. And there. That should unless there's a melon in there now. No. That went. Okay. So let's go kill ourselves another cow and try to get a leather. Did you just see a wheat pop up there? That was the weirdest thing. Alright. Rip cows. If you want to be generous, you can give me a leather. Thank you. I have generous cows. They were so nice. All right. And this one's going to be melons. Because otherwise it's going to stop again. Already had a melon. Melons are right there. But it is not doing something. What's in here? It keeps stopping at pumpkins. Well, that's not pleasant. not block. It's not. It should go. Why? Why you no go? We're gonna need to put a speed up these transfer nodes. That's for sure. Because it's pulling out. Well, it's gonna slow down even more. We'll need to do something with this sludge next. But what I'll probably do now that it's working and we can get stuff is I'm gonna turn it off so that it doesn't consume power. We're gonna work on getting a sludge boiler set up. And as I told you, the Industrial Foregoing one does not cause any of those negative status effects like the Mine Factory Reloaded one does. So it'll be fine to set it here in this area just to passively collect and make blocks. And then we'll do biomass over here. We will need to make a bioreactor right here. We need to make a bioreactor. And then one bioreactor can run at peak efficiency. It can run a certain amount. Let's see. Hang on. Where did I read it? It said it could run 12 of these. 28. There you go. 28 generators can be run from one bioreactor. One bucket of biofuel in a generator makes this much RF. 640,000 RF. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. That's the power that I'm going to be running my base off of. I don't expect to need a whole lot of power right now. I do want to get the extra utilities quarry made. So I will want to make the quantum quarry. That is going to be pricey, but I'm not going to do it right now, clearly. But yeah. All right. Let's turn this off. And this. So that they stop working. We'll just have a regular farm here. And next time we play on here, we'll set up the biomass. I may make the machines off between streams. I mean, clearly you guys can make machines. Maybe set up a little shed type of work center here for the biomass production. And yeah, because I don't want to consume all of my power, all of my coal right now. But I'm very happy this is working. And we will go from there. So, yep. All right. That's it for me today, folks. I do hope you enjoyed watching me derp around getting this farm running. Yay, farm! And playing with storage crates. That's awesome, the shipping container. I love that idea. And so I will see you tomorrow morning for the 3-hour stream on Floramancer. So we're going to keep working on Floramancer. We are 85% done with that pack, I'd have to say. So yes, join me tomorrow where we continue working on the chorus fruit farm so that we can set up a shulk me not and getting grass block production done so that we can make our spring rune, which will then be able to automate our kikamuras. So see you tomorrow, folks. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Bye.